Here we go.
This might be one of my favorite paddles already.
Yeah. All right, all right, all right. We are back out. And we, as in John and I, are back out. On a beautiful 30-degree snowy morning. But either way, it is beautiful out. We have the hot tent, and I am excited, man. It's my favorite way of camping. We're hoping to get our lean-to site, but either way, we have a big old huge circus tent to chill in and hang out while it's cold and windy. So we can go suffer, do some pike fishing, and get to come back to essentially a cabin.
This right now is the most beautiful I've ever seen this lake.
Yeah. Just how calm it is freaking amazing.
It's pretty incredible.
It is.
I was just telling Logan, this is one of my most favorite paddles we've ever done. There's no wind, it's calm. You can see the reflection of the snow hitting the water. Everything is covered in snow. It's just it's like 30 or just under 30 degrees, and we're both warm. We're layered the right way. I don't suggest any of you do this unless you're very confident in your boat, your skills, your gear, knowing how to layer and stay warm, because it can definitely turn into a dangerous situation if you don't know what you're doing. But we know our boats. We know what we can carry. We got a lot of stuff right now.
And we also have a plan of action in case somebody does go in.
Yeah, like both Logan and I have a rope to the back of our boats tied off with a D-ring right next to us. If one of us goes in, we can throw him a rope, pull him in. No problem at all. We have emergency fire starter in our pockets. I have it right here. And we're good. It's not going to happen. We've never dumped our boats. But just in case, we're set.
Does anybody have a spot that when they paddle through it, they get huge adrenaline rush because they've caught so many fish in that spot? That's where I'm at right now. All right, guys, we got one. It's not a big guy, but we'll take him, man. Not a big guy. Just a little guy, not even worth measuring. Probably a 26er. It's so awesome when you pull into your campsite and catch fish. And I told John as we're paddling down, I go, I bet you we're gonna catch fish when we start reeling in.
Logan and I just double hooked up. We doubled up before we pulled into camp. I got a nice smallie on. All right. Nice smallie. Probably about 18. Not even gonna measure them. So
we should have recorded it, but we forgot. We brought these steel scratch pads out in order to clean our stovepipes out. One time through and done. Very lightweight, pack them right back in there and worked very well.
Check this out, guys. This is our tent protector for the pipe. We made this for, how much was this thing?
Oh my gosh,
a few bucks, cheap. $15.
Yeah.
To buy it, it's like, I think like $100 almost to buy one made. But we just used some ducting and rolled it up and put some screws in it and a couple caps and bent them back, and it works really good. Alright guys, we got her all set up. It didn't take too long. We got it down pretty good with this tent. And we put the door facing away from the campsite so we can have this nice view of the water here. So here's the lake. and then come on into the tent.
Nice, huh?
Comfortable. It's even warm in here without the fire even going.
I mean, you don't need the fire. I feel like it's kind of a waste of wood, really.
Yeah. Logan's over here on this side. I'm in the back there. We got our chairs over here. We might switch it and put the cot on the other side. Not sure yet. Alright guys, we're out fishing. And it's pretty cold now. The wind's blowing a little bit. And I didn't bring gloves on. I don't like paddling with gloves on anyways. So hopefully now I got the fish finder going. And we'll see what it looks like down there. Pretty gnarly out now. But the nice thing about weather like this is that we have the entire lake to ourselves. Because nobody else is dumb enough to come out here like us.
Winds have picked up. Sleet's coming in. Good thing about paddling into a headwind is when you get to turn around and enjoy the tailwind ride back.
Logan's on a fish right in front of camp. We're gonna go check it out. He was reeling in to go in as I was reeling in, and he hooks up. I'm just a snowman right now.
Nice, right in front of the campsite again. I casted. Let me cast one more time. Perfect. Yeah. Whoa, yeah. Let this guy tire himself out a little bit. Oh, he got off. The hook got tangled in the net and he got off. That was a nice one. That was about a 30-incher. Nice fat one.
You had him in the net.
Yeah. Dang, man. Now I can't go in.
Snowing a little bit out here, guys. Huh?
That time, evening fishing session.
Finally stopped snowing. It's still pretty cold out, but the fishing is very slow now. I went over some really nice marks on the fish finders. Nothing's biting. We're gonna stay out here for a little while this evening. Even though it's freezing cold, we're gonna hit it pretty hard. Alright guys, we had to switch it up. We've been using really loud rattling lures, seeing if we could get a bite that way. I switched it up. Now we're running lures with no sound. We're going slow and silent. See if that works any better. And we don't have much longer in us. All my stuff, my gear's freezing up. My lines are freezing up, my reels are freezing up, so. He landed one pike, lost another one in the net. And then he had a nice big fish spit the hook out in the water. I got one nice smallie. We didn't get skunked. We did all right, considering the conditions. Yeah, we're gonna get dinner going. What are we making today?
We're gonna do some chicken sandwiches because I had them in the fridge, smashed, seasoned, ready to go. Johnny Boy's mixing up the mashed potatoes. It's time to flip this chicken over, I think. Oh yeah, perfect.
That looks good.
Yep. Just about done.
That chicken's tender.
Nice.
That's delicious, dude. Holy cow.
Good, man. It's crazy to think it's probably like, what, 20, 28 degrees out right now or somewhere around there?
Maybe even lower.
Yeah.
It's cold.
It's going to be very cold tonight.
It's like 70 in here.
Yeah. It's that time of the night, folks. We're about to crash out. Got plenty of wood to keep this thing stoked for the whole night. Definitely shouldn't get cold at all. But we'll see you guys in the morning. Good night.
Good night. Good morning. It's a beautiful day out, but it's supposed to get windy. Logan's already out fishing. I'm gonna get out, see if I can get a fish, and come back in, get in that nice warm tent. Make some coffee and breakfast when we come in. Pretty cold out here, guys. When we woke up it was 20 degrees. 15 with the wind chill, it said. Probably about 25 right now.
All right. Got one. Yes. Nice thick one though. Nice healthy guy.
We got a nice fish. This fish full breached way out in the water, like kind of close to Logan.
That's a pike. Yeah. I've never seen that happen either. No way.
Oh my god, it inhaled that. The lure's all the way in his mouth, dude. At least I don't gotta worry about the lure coming off of the net. Whoa. We got him, but it's gonna be a fight to get this lure out. That's a nice fish, guys. That was awesome. I had to go in and get a quick battery change. Logan and I both hooked up with a pike. Back to back, doubled up right there. That was sweet. Mine, as I was coming in, Logan was behind me. And my fish full breach right next to Logan. Like way out, like a bass. And when big pike full breaches, it's a pretty nice sight to see.
Alright, I'm on to clicker in my reel is broke, so you guys don't get to hear the sound of it. The vzz. There we go. Get a good grip of this guy. Nice pike, man. 30 incher there. Yeah, 30. When you look at the ice on the eyelets of my fishing pole, it'll give you an idea of how cold it is outside.
We did pretty good this morning. Just reeling it now. We're gonna go in and make coffee, probably breakfast, warm up in the tent. When we first came out, it was 20 degrees, and with the wind chill, it said it felt like 15. But when that sun popped out, that's when we caught the fish, and I didn't feel cold. I still don't even really feel that cold. But the cold is really affecting the gear, the fishing gear, the line, the reels, the camera. Camera keeps shutting off, doesn't want to start.
Let's go make some coffee. Nice and warm in here. Alright, so coffee, a little bit of Pete's.
Pete's Big Bang.
Good stuff. There's nothing like catching a pike and coming in and enjoying your coffee.
Yep. And doubling up.
I do, that was awesome. Deep breaths. John and I are gonna go head out into this wind and see if we can pick up another pike. Pretty choppy out there, but we got the warm Robins to come back to.
Guys, we're out fishing. It's about noon. It's like 28 degrees out. We got about a 10-mile-an-hour wind. It's right in the edge of being fishable. We're confident we're good, but we want to fish it pretty good right now. Get at least an hour or two in, then go in. We're gonna make our brunch, nice breakfast, and probably not come out again until the evening. The wind's supposed to die down this evening, probably around 4:30, 5 o'clock. We're on. I thought I lost it. My line went limp, but I didn't. Oh, this is gonna be a rough fight. Oh, it's barely hooked. We got him! I'm freezing. My hands are so cold right now. Alright, let me get this thing off of here. There's a big fish. Whoa! Yeah.
Alright, got another one. Just about to head in. Lure popped out perfectly in the net. And I didn't get tangled in my other line. That was a good, successful catch so far. 29. You'll see his mouth is kind of deformed. The camera's picking that up. Oh man, he's missing teeth and everything. He got messed up.
That was a pretty good fishing session. I'll take that. 2 nice pike in these conditions. It's 28 degrees out, like I said before. About a 12-mile-an-hour wind, white capping waves. Catching a 35-inch pike, super strong pike in that fight, in that wind and that cold, is not an easy thing to do in a 26-pound, 13-foot Kevlar boat, sitting at the water line. It's fun though. Ooh, it's still warm in here too. Sweet. Alright guys, Logan's on some wood duty, and I'm gonna get breakfast started. Get Logan in here, we'll get cleaned up and leave.
John made breakfast while I was getting some more wood for the stove.
I need a little seasoning on the eggs.
We went and fished before all this wind came through as much as we could. That's why we're eating so late.
Alright guys, time to make the chili. We got all the ingredients here. Ground beef, got some onions and peppers here, a bunch of different chopped peppers that I chopped before I came, some Bush's red kidney beans with spicy chili sauce, some diced tomatoes with green chilies, chili powder, hot sauce. I hope I have enough chili powder. We got the pot on right now with the oil in it, heating up, and we're gonna get cooking.
Let this simmer for a little bit and everything soften up. We're good to go.
I came out for a quick troll while the chilies are simmering. We turned the heat way down. Logan's casting and fishing from shore right now. And the wind was not blowing at all. And then as soon as I got in my boat, it started ripping pretty good. But I'm committed now, so we're gonna go out and see if we can get a fish here trolling.
Time to go stir the chili up.
Alright, we're out for the evening fishing session. And hopefully we hit it pretty hard unless that wind picks up, but it's supposed to get pretty calm. I'd like it if we could each get one fish this evening. It's pretty good.
Yeah! John is on. John and I keep doubling up. Little tiny guy. Just a little guy. Ooh, he's pretty damaged right there. Something got him. Let him go.
Logan and I just doubled up. He's right in front of me. We gotta get this back here. Gotta try and keep this out of the other line. Get the fish to this side of the boat. There we go. Logan and I said we wanted to come out right before the wind was supposed to die down on the forecast, because it's always really nice when you come out when it's windy and it just dies and it gets calm. And as soon as it became calm, we hit. Not even a nice smallie. It's foul hooked. I like doubling up. Get a little lure change. The weather is beautiful right now. Best we've had of the trip. It's pretty nice, huh? Guys, I think we got a big fish. I went over a big hump of the structure and I saw a huge fish there. There was some other fish there too, but this one was huge. Whoa. These pike are coming to the top and breaching. It's not a big one. Nice fish. High 20s, maybe close to 30. I'll take them. Thank you, bud. Go on, you're okay. Alright guys, it's getting dark, it's getting cold. We're going to be at camp in like 10 minutes. I think we're just heading in now. That chili's been sitting all day, setting up, thickening up. It's really good now. How was it?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Perfect. Got a little spice to it. Perfect.
I wish I had a little bit more chili powder. I didn't bring enough, but it ended up being pretty good.
Yeah, that was delicious.
And this tent is perfectly, it's like a perfect temperature in here right now. Alright, we're going to sit in here, get our chili, have a couple drinks, just hang out. Alright guys, that's it for tonight. Logan and I are hitting the hay, pretty tired. We caught some nice fish today. We ate a good pot of chili. But it's time to go to bed. We'll see you guys in the morning. Good night. Good morning, everybody. The plans to get up early and get out and fish did not happen because of the wind. It's not so bad right now, but at the time when the sun came up and we were thinking about doing that, it was gusting. So we just got up and started slowly packing up, and we'll fish out of here. We're gonna fish out of here pretty hard. We're halfway packed up, but the hard part is packing up the tent and the stove. We're on no time schedule right now, so we're taking our time, making some coffee right now. And we'll mosey on out of here. How's that coffee doing?
It's done, man.
Nice.
We are set.
Good. Alright guys, Logan and I decided that we're going to go do a little fishing session even though the wind's ripping. And we're going to get out there and brave this wind and these waves. See if we can pick up at least one more fish, and then we're going to come and pack the tent up and then fish out of here. So let's get at it. We're on a fish, guys. It felt pretty big, but we're going. It could have been the wind. Definitely a pike. Feels like a good amount of weight. Not big. It's just the wind that made it feel big. Nice pike. Little guy. High 20s. Picked up something else. It didn't feel big at first, but now it's feeling a little better. Now it's coming in pretty easy, but we're going at it. That's, you never know, because right now the wind is blowing us right at the fish. Oh no. It's a better pike than the last one, you never know. There's a better one. Pretty fish.
That's it, everyone. Little pile of wood. The next folks get them started. Didn't even use a fire pit. Hot tent is all packed up. All that's left to do is to load everything in the canoes and catch this really gnarly tailwind out of here. Both the chariots are all loaded up. Yeah, bringing the rest of the chili. It was that good. See you guys on the water.
Alright, we're out of there, guys. We got about a 15-mile-an-hour wind, but it's a tailwind pushing us out of here. Still can be dangerous, but it makes it pretty effortless. And if we catch a fish, we won't be blowing back into our lines, so that's good. Hopefully we get a fish on the way out. Logan's fighting a fish right now, right next to me. That's awesome. That's the farewell fish. Fighting fish in these little tiny 26-pound boats in a 15-mile-an-hour wind, especially when you got the gear, is not easy to do, guys. Yeah, I told you, I saw a nice fish back there. I think we're doubled up, guys. I think I got something too. Oh, I lost mine. Nope, it's on top. Nice little smallie. I'll take him on the way out. Nice.
That's a nice one, man. Yeah. 32.
Nice. That's a great fish on the way out.
That's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys have no idea. So we turned the cameras off. I lost my paddle when I caught that pike. Holy cow. Oh, this is crazy. Let's go. Oh, look at this, folks. Wow. While I was dealing with that fish. Oh. Oh. While I was dealing with that fish, I lost my paddle, and I was worried about John getting the picture and me measuring it and all that. I literally lost my paddle. So you can see how windy it is. I had to let the wind drift me into an island over here. I got off, went and checked the shoreline. John went and checked the shoreline real quick. And then we were like, hey, you know what? Let's just one paddle it. So John gave me half his paddle. And I was looking around and saw the orange float, and holy cow. I mean, dangerous, lessons well learned. Holy cow. I will have a much better plan when storing my paddle and reeling in pike when it's this windy. So, whoo. Everybody out there, learn lessons from us if you can. Okay. Oh, I got you, yeah. Then we lose half your paddle. All right. Wow. Oh my gosh. All right.
Holy cow, guys, that was intense. So me and Logan both fought those fish, and then mine was just a little smallie, so I just dropped that back in and I paddled over so I could see Logan's fish. And as soon as he let it go, he said, oh no, my paddle's gone. And the wind's ripping 20. So I went down and I started looking for it as he went into shore, and I couldn't find it. I went a little too far actually, and I went into this choke point between two big islands. And trying to paddle back, the water was like coming over the bow just about. It was crazy. And on the way out, we both split my paddle, and we were broadside to the wind and the waves paddling out, and with one paddle broken in half. And then he saw the little bit of orange on his paddle, and it changed everything. We went from as high as you could be to as low as you could be to back to as high as you could be. Whew, that was good. All right, guys, that is it for this trip. It was an amazing trip. We stayed in the hot tent, we ate good food, we caught a bunch of fish, and we just had a roller coaster paddle out. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. We might have the hot tent out in a couple weeks again. So take care and be well.